bibbidi bap. So you want to start a YouTube channel, a mukbang YouTube channel in 2021. I got some beginner tips and some notes for you guys here. We're going to eat together. It's going to be a different type of video today. This, I kind of want to inspire folks to just go for it, man. Just go for it. You don't know what the heck. Even professional guys, they don't know what the heck they're doing. They just learn it as they go. OJT, on the job training. Let's get into this video. Okay, but first, the star of the show, guys, is always la comida. Always make sure you have that good, all right? Let's get into it. Rhody Foody in the city! Guys, like I said before, we're gonna mukbang on this video, but I woke up this week with so much oomph in me, just wanting to help people out, man, in any freaking little way possible. So this video is going to be a little different, guys. So hang with me. We're still going to mukbang. We're still going to do some things, but I want to give some practical tips and notes from a beginner YouTuber that kind of grew, you know, from 0 to almost 4,000 in about 6 months, starting a little mukbangy channel. You know, kind of just, we're starting it organic. We didn't pay for any followers. There's no, you know, there's no like 1,000 of them are like these bots from this weird country or something like that. These are all organic, folks. And I'll tell you kind of down the little steps that we went through and kind of some little notes. Some of them are just life notes, guys, to be honest with you. But before we get into that, I got to do what I do on my channel. Some dip action. All right, guys? Here we go. Oh, yeah. By the way, $5, all this. Can't go wrong. Got some nacho fries. And you guys know I gotta do some of that. Look at that. Well, Rick Ross, huh? Okay. First step, sign up for an account. I know that sounds kind of silly, but you have to make a list, guys. I've become, the older I'm getting, the more I'm becoming this person that has like a planner, that's making notes, that's making life goal notes. It's like, who the heck am I? I used to be that person that just like, nah, I could do what they're doing, but I'm never going to end up doing it because I just don't. You have to prioritize. You have to list things down. So, sign up for a YouTube account, easy peasy. Some folks actually watch these videos without signing up, so do that. The second note is, this is going to sound funny. Just put a video out there. You're going to want to record. Once you sign up for a creator account, you're going to see everything. They're going to walk you through. It's really easy. There's going to be a little button that says create or upload. And guys, believe it or not, I'm not using expensive camera. You guys know I use my phone. This is an iPhone. This is not even the new, guys. I'm going to put this up for a minute. This is not even the new. This is just some regular, I forget what iPhone it is, but this is a camera on a phone. This is what you need to get started. We live in such a great time right now where you don't need like to be on TV back in the day or to have a radio station or to have anything. You had to go through these big companies. We live in such a great time that we can just do it from person to person, P2P, man. It's just amazing. I wish all this stuff was around when I was younger, but that's okay, baby. We're still gonna rock with it. All right. So don't buy all the expensive equipment. You don't need it. And honestly, you're not going to want it. I literally have a Blue Yeti, I think that's what it's called, microphone at home, just sitting there, literally just sitting there collecting dust because one, I have to play with it. Two, it's like, I don't really know what it's for, what it's like. There's different things that you can do with it. So it's just literally just sitting there. So hold on, I got to get some dip in here. This is still a mukbang channel. Next tip is don't buy everything. You're going to see some YouTube channels, guys, that have all this expensive, again, cameras, expensive lights. But there's some things that you can get really on the cheap. I have some things down below in my description. You'll see them. They'll say channel essentials. And I basically put those up for folks because it was hard for me. I had to get like, when I was first starting out, I had to get like a link from here, a link from there. And I was like, why are these channels not just putting what they're using on camera down below? Ring lights, guys, those are like 30, 40 bucks. Really easy. The tripod that I'm using right now, 20, 30 bucks. This tray that's holding up this food, I think like 10, 20 bucks, real cheap. And they come in like in a 2-pack if you want to get a 2-pack, which I have. I have a backup tray. Just in case, fam. Kind of the next thing is you kind of want to find your niche, right? And that's always tough. Because you can literally, if you guys go back to my first video, scroll all the way back, watch my first video. I'm in my basement, behind the couch. I have the camera way too high, right? Angles do matter though when it comes to YouTube. The camera was like looking down, I looked like a 5-year-old. I think I had shaved my face that day. And I was like, it was just one of those things where I just wanted to start the channel. But, you know, life stuff happens. But I should have treated it. You have to, kind of the next step too, guys. Next note that you want to write down is you have to kind of treat this like a part-time job. You do. It's going to consume most of your day. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But you have to kind of treat it like a part-time job. It's like a discipline type of thing. So if you go back there, you'll kind of see you can film anywhere, guys. And the thing that this tray is really what built this channel. This little piece of plastic that's 10, 20 bucks built this channel along with all the amazing people. But this right here is really what sets it up so that we can spend time together. It's an incredible invention. Whoever built this tray, designed it, I want to give them a kiss and a hug. I'm not going to lie to you. So you can film anywhere, guys. You can film in your car. You can film. I filmed in my kitchen. I filmed kind of in my living room, in my basement. I filmed on location. I filmed at other people's houses. So all those things you can film anywhere. The next note is you have to get out of your own way. You just have to. I basically came up with 10,000 reasons not to start a channel. Who's gonna want to see a chubby guy eat? I don't have the equipment. Am I gonna have the time? By the way, we do have more time than we think. And again, this video is just for folks that want to start a YouTube channel, right? The next note is you have to be active. Lupe, what the heck does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. What that means is if you have any other social media platforms, everything is based off this stupid word that everyone keeps saying, algorithm, right? And the algorithm can change all the time. But put that aside for a second. What you're doing here, what I've done in person, but also have done online, is I'm building a Rhody Foody family, okay? Some of you I talk to on Instagram. Some of you I talk to here. I know some of you are really shy. Some of you used to comment a lot, took a break, came back. Some of you are brand new and you're commenting a lot, and I love every single one of you. It's like having relationships in real life where sometimes you don't see friends for a while, but the next time you see them, you pick it right back up, no problem. And that's what I like to cultivate on this channel. So you have to be active. What that means is you have to give and take. So I also follow I can't follow everybody, but I subscribe to a lot of YouTube channels too. And I'm active with them because I've seen that they've commented on mine. So I was like, I like to return the favor organically without it having been asked. I like to go to their channel, see them. And some really great talent out there. And, you know, we're all kind of just supporting each other. And that's another thing too, the YouTube community. Once you find other creators, guys, it's a family within a family. It's just an amazing thing. I follow some great channels that do some amazing content, but are amazing people at the same time. So what is that? That's about being active. Just like if you were to go out to the bar, you're going to meet friends. Then those friends, then you're going to take a trip together. And then those become, then one of them gets married. You're in the wedding. So that all started from you being active, doing something. So be active. Don't just produce and put it out there. You have to be active, just like anything else. Anybody that runs an Instagram like I do, with almost 20,000 followers, you know exactly what I mean by that. You have to be active. And here's the thing. This is a fun thing, guys. You have to make this fun. That's why this channel, you guys see me, I do the puppy breaks, I do the minute ASMR, I do the beepity boops, I do the singing, because that's who I am as a person. Which leads me to my next note. You have to be authentic. You have to be authentic. You know, you read these things, you watch these things about people lying about tragedies and making up drama. That's just not who I am as a person. And I don't care if that were to get me 2 million subscribers tomorrow. I just wouldn't do it. And I know everyone's like, Luke, you would do it. I would think about doing it. But it's like anything else. I have to... The one thing that I always tell everybody is that when your head... All right, it's time to get serious. When your head hits the pillow every single night before you go to bed, you know, there's those like 3 minutes, right? There's those 3 minutes that pass by where you're the only person that you have to answer to in this world, right? Nothing else matters. You're about to fall asleep. You're the last person that has to talk to you, and you're the only person you have to answer to. So use that logic when moving forward and treating people with respect and love and positivity. And you'll do that. Be authentic, because if you're playing a character, man, and you're going to have to play that character forever. And why do that? Why not just be you forever and let the people that like you and love you support you authentically? All right? Beepity boop. All right, let's do some dip. And going back to the niche thing, guys, find yours. Are you a chef? Are you a cook? Do you not like fast food? Are you more of a snack person? Maybe you're more of a soda person. You want to kind of review different sodas from the US. From around the world. Imagine how many sodas are around the world. Maybe you're someone that wants to always do their channel with somebody else. Maybe you don't feel comfortable just talking on camera by yourself. And it does come naturally to some folks than others. Like myself, I did radio for 10 years on a local radio station. And what that did is I had to talk a lot, right? So sometimes I won't shut the hell up. I just love talking, but I also love listening too. And that's why I love to read comments, which leads me to my next tip is once you start a channel, you have to stay active with your comments, guys. That's how you build a community around you. That's how you build love and trust. And I actually love responding. I've gotten so many great tips on life, food, the future, you know, kind of the origins of food and different things that are coming out. A few of my videos, I didn't even know new things came out until a subscriber told me. So that's why I love you guys. And for folks that are watching this for tips, you have to cultivate your own little community. You have to. You take care of them, they'll take care of you. It's like any other family unit. You're a family. All right. And kind of the, you know, one of the last things I want to go over too is you have to be patient. You know, there was a time, you know, how we started our YouTube channel was, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God. And show people the food. Don't not show them the food. They love the food. Is you have to be patient. When we first started this channel, we did 100 local restaurants in 100 days. We're since going to probably take that on the road very soon, but you have to be patient. There was 1 month in where I was like, oh man, this channel is not really going anywhere. This is crazy. You know, we're spending all this money and, you know, we're doing all this traveling. I was like, well, you know, and that's where it has to click in your head, where it has to be for fun. It can't be for any other motive whatsoever. For the ones that are trying to make this as a living, like I am, I'm one of those people that would love to do YouTube full time. But you can't force it, and you can't be mad at it. You have to enjoy the ride, and you have to enjoy the process. In order to actually get monetized on YouTube, this is the next note, is that you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours is usually the hardest one to get, because it's 4,000 hours that people need to have been watching your stuff. So that one was we got the subscribers first, and then we got that. But, you know, there was a crossroads at some point in between where we went, we had to decide, you know, if it was worth moving forward. And I had to kind of snap myself out of my own head. And I said, well, Luke, we're doing this for fun, dude. We love food. We love local restaurants. We've seen your channel will evolve too, guys. We started doing kind of the new. This isn't new. I'm just doing this for this video. But, you know, your channel is going to evolve. So we started mixing in the minute ASMR things. We started showing, we started giving a little life advice towards the end of our videos. We started doing the money bites, which go watch some of our videos. You'll know what I'm talking about with that. And, you know, I started doing a little bit of the driving videos and showing, you know, when we're at local restaurants, I'll show a little bit of the interior. And then we started doing unboxings. Then we started doing food challenges. You know, one of our most watched videos is doing a Bee Loves Life challenge. What was it? The Dirty Dozen, 12 eggs, 12 pieces of bacon, 12 minutes. But that was a fun one. I think a lot of folks discovered us from that. So you have to be patient. Again, going back, there was a crossroad where I had to say, hey, Luke, we're doing this for fun, dude. You know, what else are we going to be doing with our time other than not having fun, right? So I had to kind of snap myself out of it and be like, this is for fun. We're going to continue it just for fun. If something comes out of it, amazing. If it doesn't, we're still having freaking fun along the way. Obviously, a lot of our videos had someone else in here with me. Sometimes we have Frank. The reason we have Frank a lot too is because he used to be my sales rep. He's a great food account manager. He works for Cisco, but he also gets tested a lot for the COVID. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't like to say the word, so I say COVID. So I know that he's very safe to film with in my car. And, you know, as things kind of open up, you know, we'll start doing the on location, right? And that's the other thing too, is I love doing lives. You know, one of the things that I tell some new channels is you have to do premieres. You have to do lives. Folks love them. They love them. And I love them too, because our videos are very, very, if at all, edited. You guys see, I keep some stuff in that I probably shouldn't. I'll be like, well, I got some chisel here. I just wipe it off because we're family. That's how you would eat in front of your family. Unless you're at a fancy restaurant. Guys, I don't always talk with my mouth full, okay? I just do that because I have to talk. This is a YouTube channel. So it's a mukbang channel. So that would be my last one, is just be patient, okay? So I'm going to run through these real quick, guys. I did write them down. Sign up for a YouTube creator account. Just start filming. Post anything. Look at my first video. It looks totally different than now, right? Setup, everything, lighting, everything. Don't buy everything at once. Buy it slowly. Everything that we have, we bought very slowly. I used a cheap tripod that I'm using right now until I bought this nice Joby one, right? But I have links in the description down below for the Amazon links for you guys to check out some of those things. You don't need to buy an expensive camera. I'm using my phone, point click. You can upload your freaking phone. And for editing, right? Anybody using an iPhone, use free stuff. I'm using iMovie until I kind of, you know, the next step on our channel will be to use editing software, kind that you buy, but use the free stuff for now. That's what I'm using. I use iMovie. It came with my iPhone. Beepity boop. Real easy, guys. So don't go out and overspend. You know, your biggest expenses in mukbang channels should just be your food right now. That's it. And here's the great thing about mukbang channels. You have to eat anyways, right? So, beep it boop, okay? Be active, again, but being active also means being part of a community. So make sure that you're part of a community, make sure you're giving and taking, and make sure you're, that's the next thing, make sure you're freaking authentic, okay? And to monetize, remember, 1K subs, 4K hours, and then you'll be able to apply to be monetized. At that point, YouTube will say, hey, you can be monetized. Click this link. You'll have to set up an AdSense account, which is basically just an advertising account with Google. That's folks that have blogs already have signed up with that because they put little banners. You ever seen, like, you go to, like, if you go to lupesblog.com, you'll see banners on the side for like something. That's AdSense, right? Find your niche: cooking, snacks, unboxing. Maybe it's it all, guys. I'm a channel here that wants to do it all. You're gonna see me do it all as this channel grows and evolves. We're gonna be introducing a lot of travel because it's Rhody Foody, road hitting the road, foodie, food. Rhody from Rhode Island. So we're traveling and showcasing Rhode Island. But again, you don't have to even leave your house. If you want, if you love DoorDash and you're ordering food, you can film right at home. You can do this. I'm parked in a crazy parking lot right now. You guys have seen I bought little lights so I can film at night. I want to be able to prepare to do videos at any time when I'm on the road and having fun. All right. Be authentic and real. We already went over that. And the last one, as you guys know, be patient. Everything, Rome wasn't built in a day. I know we all hate that saying, but it's true. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's crazy how, you know, a younger Lupe probably would have given up the first few months into this channel. I would have said, like, forget it. Because, you know, when you're young, you're just like, you want everything, boom, 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 boom. But then you have to, this is where age and wisdom comes by. You have to take a moment, take a step back and say, this is what I want. I want to do it more for fun. Once it becomes a job, I kind of don't want to do it anymore. I'll figure something else out. Maybe I'll get into video games. Maybe I'll get into golf or something like that, right? So that. And then the last one, guys, is if you have any questions, email me. Again, I'm still a relatively brand new channel, but the purpose of this video is I wanted to inspire you to just do it. Just freaking do it. That's it. You know, there's a lot of things like, just like merch, guys. I don't know a thing about merch, but I know that I want to have merch for the Rhody Foody family. I know that the Rhody Foody family wants merch. The first couple of designs are probably going to be super simple, but they'll become collector's items down the road, right? Because we won't offer them after a while. And as we evolve, I'll learn how to use all the different software to make better designs, maybe hire designers. So it's okay to grow, and as your channel goes organically, it's a beautiful thing. So my email address is, if you go to our main channel page and you go to, I believe it's next to the community tab, maybe it's in the About Us section. You'll go down below. You'll have to click a little thing that says I'm not a robot. And then you'll see my Gmail account. But essentially, it's rhodyfoody@gmail.com. Send me some, if you have questions, I'll try to help as much as I can. And I really hope that you have a fantastic 2021. This last year, if it taught us anything, which it definitely brought it home for me, is that I need to start doing things that I love more. I need to start checking off my to-do list, my bucket list, what makes Lupe happy inside, because you never know when things are taken away, when things might end, when, you know, not to sound gloom, but we're in this world, guys, for a freaking millisecond, and you have to just enjoy it all, okay? I'll leave you guys with that. Do a last little dip. If you made it down as far as this video, that means you're serious about starting a YouTube channel, and I wish you the best of luck. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, right? You're going to learn how to say that a bunch of times. Until next time, be well, eat well, and take care of each other.